Welcome back to Pretty Wild Yoga. Today I have a 25-minute yoga flow for detox and renewal, a practice to help you release what no longer serves you and welcome fresh energy into your mind, body and soul. So when you're ready, grab any props you may need, roll out your mat and let's begin. Let's begin in a comfortable, easy seated position. Close down the eyes and take a moment to arrive in this space. Feel the earth beneath you steady and supportive. Notice the cool air against your skin and the subtle sounds around you. Begin to bring your awareness to the breath, taking a deep inhale through the nose, filling up. Exhale out of the mouth, letting go. Inhale, drawing in clarity and presence. Exhale, releasing any tension or heaviness. As you settle, take a moment to check in with yourself. What do you need from today's practice? Maybe it's to let go of stress, to cultivate energy, or to simply create space for yourself. Whatever arises, trust it. Hold your intention gently in your heart as we move through this flow together. Stay here for a few more breaths, grounding into this intention. Make this your last round of breath. And then gently flutter open the eyes. Inhale, ground the right hand to the mat. Exhale, sweeping the left arm up and over to the right. Feel the stretch through your left side of the body and maybe gaze towards the sky to deepen the stretch. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, soften into the pose. Inhale, take the left hand to the right side of the head, stretching out the right side of the neck, stretching the right fingers across the mat for a deeper stretch. Then repeat on the other side, stretch the right arm up and over, feeling a deep stretch down the right side of the body. Inhale back to centre, taking the right hand to the left side of the head and stretching out the left side of the neck. Inhale to release. Then come to the back of your mat, opening up the thighs. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward, letting the crown of the head melt towards the mat. Maybe rock the forehead side to side, releasing tension in the neck. Let gravity do the work as you surrender into this fold. Focus on your breath and letting go of any tension. Gently rise and come to an all-fours position. Stack the shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, cow pose. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, cat pose. Flow at your own pace here, linking breath with movement. With each inhale, open the heart, and each exhale, release the spine. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, let go. Inhale to open. Exhale to round. Gently come back to an all fours position and lower yourself down to the mat. Hands under shoulders, elbows hug in. Inhale, lift your chest for cobra. Bring your gaze forward and just focus on your breath. If it's within your practice, press the palms into the mat and gently rise into upward dog. Open the heart, draw the shoulders back, gently lifting the hips from the ground. Exhale, lower the knees and press back into downward dog. Inhale, lift the hips high. Exhale, ground through the palms and heels. Pedal out the feet if that feels good for you today, releasing tension from the back of the legs. Or if you prefer a bit of stability today, just stay within your downward dog, just focusing on gently pressing the heels towards the mat. Focus on your breath and letting go of any tension. Inhale, lift the left leg high to the sky in one leg dog. Exhale, open the hip, bending the knee as we create more space within the hip area. On the next exhale, step through to low lunge. Lowering the right knee to the ground, sweeping the arms to the sky. Stay here and focus on your breath, or if it's within your practice, lift the back knee into crescent lunge as we feel the energy rising as you root down through the feet. On the next exhale, lower the hands to the mat and straighten the front leg for half splits. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold over the leg, releasing tension in the hamstring. With every inhale, creating space, and every exhale, letting go a little bit further. Inhale, rise back to crescent lunge, sweeping the arms to the sky. Exhale, opening into a beautiful and strong warrior two, grounding through the outer edge of the back foot and bringing your gaze forward. Release the shoulders away from the ears and just focus on your breath. With every breath, imagine opening and letting go that little bit further. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, sweep the arm back into peaceful warrior. Opening the chest and heart to the sky as we follow with our gaze. Inhale back to centre. Exhale, bring the forearm to the thigh or the hand to the floor for extended side angle. Coming to where feels best for you today. With every inhale, creating a little bit more space, and every exhale, letting go of a little bit more tension. On your next exhale, ground the right hand and step back to plank. Exhale as you lower through knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, push back to downward dog. Pause here to recollect the breath. Then inhale, lift the right leg high to the sky in one leg dog. Exhale, open the hip as we bend the knee, creating a bit of space within the hip area. On the next exhale, step through to low lunge, sweeping the arms to the sky. Remembering your options, you can either stay here, or if you prefer, you can lift the back knee as we rise into crescent lunge. Make sure to keep the shoulders away from the ears and focus on the breath. Exhale, lower the hands and straighten the front leg into half splits. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold over the leg, feeling the hamstring release. Inhale, slowly rise back to crescent lunge, sweeping the hands to the sky. Then exhale, let's open back into our strong and beautiful warrior two. Focus on your breath as you feel grounded and present within this moment. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, sweep back into peaceful warrior. Sliding the left hand down the thigh and opening the right hand to the sky, creating space in your chest and heart. Inhale, come back to centre. Exhale, coming into extended side angle. Remembering your options and to just come to where feels best for you today. Breathe deeply, staying connected to your intention. Exhale, ground the left hand, step back to plank, lower through knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, gently push back to downward dog. Pause here for a moment just to reconnect with the breath. Then step or jump to the front of the mat as you make your way into a forward fold. Take opposite arms to elbows and let's just gently rock side to side, releasing any tension from the spine and the back of the legs. Remember to focus on your breath and just enjoy this beautiful release. If it's within your practice, you can wrap the arms around the legs and try to bring the forehead to the knees. Add a gentle bend in the knee to help create more space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly rise, sweeping the hands to the sky. Just holding an extended mountain pose for one breath. Enjoying this beautiful stretch. Exhale, bring the hands to hearts. Now let's come into a tree pose. Ground the left foot into the mat and bring the right foot to either the inner thigh or the calf. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, soften the shoulders, bringing the hands to heart. Find your drishti, aka your single point of focus, to feel grounded and supported in this moment. And just embracing any wobbles, as that's what makes us human. Slide the right foot next to the left. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, swan dive as we come into a forward fold. Fold from the hips and just stay here as we focus on the breath. Lengthening with every inhale and folding that little bit further with every exhale. Keeping the right foot grounded, step the left foot back into pigeon pose. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward, letting the body melt into the mat. Come to wherever feels good for you in this pose and grab any bolsters or cushions if that makes you feel more comfortable. Stay here and just focus on your breath. With every exhale, allowing your body to melt that little bit deeper into the ground. On the next inhale, gently rise. Then let's vinyasa our way back to a standing position. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, push back to downward dog. Just take a moment here to recollect your breath. And then in your own time, step or jump to the front of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Then inhale, slowly sweep the hands to the sky. Stay in an extended mountain pose for one deep breath, enjoying this beautiful stretch. Exhale, bring the hands to heart. Now let's repeat on the opposite side. So ground the right foot into the mat, bringing the left foot to the inner thigh or calf for tree pose. Feeling rooted and steady in this moment, focused on your drishti and on your breath. Exhale, slide the left foot next to the right. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold from the hips as you come into a one-legged forward fold. With every inhale, lengthening a little bit further, and every exhale, bringing the forehead closer to the knees. On the next exhale, keep the left foot grounded as we step the right foot back into pigeon pose. Inhale, lift and open the chest. Exhale, fold forward to where feels good to you in this moment. Focusing on your breath and releasing any tension into the mat beneath you. Inhale, slowly rise, and then sweep the right leg forward as we come to a seated position. Extend the right leg long, keeping the spine tall. Inhale as we draw the left foot towards the right hip in seated lotus. Use your hand to gently guide the left thigh down to open the hip. Feel the stretch through the inner thigh and hip flexor. And if the body allows, you can bring the right foot towards the left hip as well. I'm not quite there yet in that position, so just come to where feels best for you today. Slowly release the legs, extending the left leg long. Inhale as you draw the right foot towards the left hip, gently guiding the right thigh down as we open the hip joint. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lifting through the crown of the head. Exhale, grounding the sit bones into the mat and breathe into the space that you've created. Gently release, then extend both legs out in front of you. Make sure you're sitting on your sitting bones. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky, creating length in the spine. Exhale, fold from the hips into forward fold. Let the hands rest on the shins, ankles or feet, whatever feels accessible today. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, melt deeper into the fold, releasing tension from the lower back and hamstrings. Slowly rise back up, bend the left knee and plant the left foot on the mat. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh, creating a figure 4 shape. Option to stay here or slowly walk the hands behind you, leaning back for a deeper stretch. Feel the outer right hip release as you breathe. Inhale, create space in the body. Exhale, soften and surrender into the stretch. Release the right foot to the mat, keeping the left leg bent. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hug the right knee as we twist and look over the right shoulder. If you'd like to go for a bit of a deeper stretch, you can also bring the elbow to the right side of the knee. With every inhale, lift and lengthen through the crown of the head. And with every exhale, twist that little bit deeper, wringing out any tension and creating space through the spine. Gently unwind the twist and come back to centre. bend the right knee and plant the right foot on the mat. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh, flexing the foot to protect the knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, letting go. Stay here or walk the hands back to intensify the stretch. Breathe deeply, letting each exhale release tension from the hips and glutes. Release the left foot to the mat, keeping the right leg bent. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hug the left knee, looking over the left shoulder. Inhale, lift through the crown of the head. Exhale, twist deeper, detoxifying the spine and organs. Inhale, gently release, and let's slowly make our way onto our backs. Taking your time. And then we're going to come into a bridge pose. So bring the ankles closer to the glutes. Lift the hips, roll the shoulders back and clasp the hands beneath you. Lift the hips to the sky and just stay here and focus on your breath. On the next exhale, remove your hands and gently release the hips back to the ground. Bring your knees to chest and give yourself a big hug. Rocking side to side to gently release any tension from the spine. Then let's release and open our hips into reclined butterfly. Bringing the soles of the feet together and gently pressing the palms into the top of the thighs. This is such a beautiful pose for if you sit for long periods of time, as it really releases the hips and spine. Stay in your reclined butterfly or extend the legs long for Shavasana, letting the feet fall naturally to the sides of the mat. Arms relaxed by your side, palms facing up to receive or facing down to feel grounded. Take a deep inhale, filling the entire body with breath. Exhale, melt into the mat. Allow yourself to completely let go. Let the weight of your body be fully supported by the earth beneath you. Soften the muscles of the face and relax the jaw. Let the space between the eyebrows soften and the shoulders grow heavy. With every inhale, imagine fresh energy flowing through your body. With every exhale, release anything you no longer need. If thoughts arise, that's okay. Acknowledge them, then let them drift away like clouds in the sky, and just come back to the steady rhythm of your breath. Now imagine yourself standing in a forest. The air is crisp and pure. With each inhale, you draw in the energy of nature, fresh, vibrant, alive. With every exhale, you release anything stagnant, watching it dissolve into the earth, recycled into something new. Rest here, allowing this cycle of renewal to flow through you. Trust that whatever you came to release is already beginning to fade, and whatever you needed to receive is already finding its way to you. Stay for a few more breaths, bathing in the sense of peace and renewal. Begin to gently wiggle the fingers and toes, stretch the arms overhead for a full body stretch. Then roll over to one side, resting in a fetal position, honouring this moment of stillness. When you're ready, slowly press up to a seated position. You can keep the eyes closed if that feels good for you. Now gently flutter open the eyes. Ground the right hand, sweeping the left arm up and over. Bow the chest down as you sweep over to the left, stretching the right arm over to the left. Ground the left arm, stretching the right arm over. Bow down, sweeping round over to the right side. Beautiful. Now let's sweep our hands up to the sky, gathering all that feel-good energy and bringing it into our minds and our hearts. Bow down as you hold space for gratitude for taking the time to practice today. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat. I appreciate you so much. And remember to hit like and subscribe if you like this video.